Hello friends, myself Amit Belekar welcomes you to my channel Tips and Tricks by AMB. Today we are discussing about evaluation of capsules. After going through this video, the learner will be able to describe evaluation tests of capsules like uniformity of weight, active ingredient, uniformity, and disintegration test and dissolution test of capsules. So first we are going to discuss about uniformity of weight. Take 20 capsules and weigh these capsules individually. Record their individual weight. Calculate average weight of 20 capsules. Capsule passes the test if each of the individual weight of capsule is within the range of 90% to 110% of average weight. Suppose average weight of 20 capsule is 50 mg, then weight of each capsule should be between 45 mg, that is 90%, and 55 mg, that is 110%. If capsule does not come in this range, then weigh individually the content of each capsule and compare with average weight of the contents. Not more than 2 of individual contents weight may deviate from the average by more than deviation given in the table. So if average weight of content is less than 300 mg, percent deviation is 10% plus and minus. So if 100 mg dose is there, percent deviation is 10%, means 10 less than 100 and 10 plus than 100, that is minimum 90 mg and maximum 110 mg can be considered. Average weight of content is more than 300 mg, then this deviation is 7.5%. And none of the content may deviate by more than twice of the percent deviation. So whatever percent deviation which is given in the table, that is if average weight is less than 300 mg, then percent deviation is 10. But if this deviation is more than 20, then that is double of that deviation. Then even in a single capsule, the capsule fails the test. If more than 2 of the contents of capsules deviate from percentage deviation, then take more 40 capsules and weigh the content of each capsules individually. Determine average of 60 capsules, that is previous 20 capsules and now we are taking 40 capsules. So total capsules are 60 now. So we have to determine the average of 60 capsules. Now capsule passes the test if not more than 6 capsules deviate from the average by more than the percentage deviation given in above table, and none of the capsule deviate by more than twice of that percentage. Okay, so this is the uniformity of weight test of capsule. Same method is used for soft gelatin capsules, but in this case weight of content cannot be easily determined because capsule is a single unit. To determine weight of the content of soft gelatin capsule, following steps should be followed. First, weigh the gross weight of the intact soft gelatin capsule. Then cut the capsule carefully and remove the content of the capsule. Then wash the empty shells with a suitable solvent and allow to dry. After drying the empty shell, weigh the shell. The difference between weight of the gross capsule and the empty dry capsule shell gives weight of the content. So by this way we can calculate or we can find out weight of content which is present in each soft gelatin capsule. So that is only the difference. in case of uniformity weight of that soft gelatin capsule. Rest is similar to that of hard gelatin capsule. Now next test we have to discuss is uniformity of active ingredient. To carry out this test, take 20 capsules or a number of capsules which are specified in the monograph. Dissolve the content of capsule in specific volume of solvent as specified in the monograph individually. So you have to dissolve content of capsule individually in specific volume of solvent which is specified in the monograph. Then do the assay as per procedure given in the monograph and find the concentration of drug in each capsule. The test passes if result of 20 capsules lies in the range of the content as specified in the individual monograph. So in that monograph different ranges are given. We have to check whether the concentration of each capsule is within that range or not. If it is within the range, the capsule passes the test, and if it is not within the range, capsule does not passes the test. If number of capsules are less and we are unable to obtain 20 capsules for the test, then smaller number of capsules which must not be less than 5 can be used for the test. In such cases, a relaxation is given to the limit specified in individual monograph as per given table. So in table it is given if weight of medicament is less than 0.12 gram and we are taking 15 capsules for study, then we have to subtract from the lower limit 0.2. We have to subtract 0.2 from lower limit, and we have to add 0.3 into the upper limit which is specified into the monograph. And if content of the capsule is 0.3 gram or more, and if we are taking 5 capsules only for the test, then we have to subtract 0.8 from the lower limit and we have to add 1 into the upper limit which is given in the specific monograph of that medicament. So by this way we can get some relaxation if number of capsules under test are less. This relaxation is applied when stated limits are between 90 to 110% only. If stated limits are less than 90% and more than 110%, proportionally larger relaxation is allowed. So that table it is for upper limit 110 and lower limit 90. If such range is there, this table can be applicable. If the range is vary from 90 to 110, if lower limit is less than 90 and upper limit is more than 110, then this table cannot be as such used. Some more relaxation can be plausible in that case. Now next we have to discuss about disintegration test. For disintegration test of capsules, same apparatus is used which is used for disintegration test of tablets. Now place one capsule in each of the 6 tubes of basket of assembly and suspend it in water maintained at temperature 37 plus minus 2 degrees Celsius. Discs are not used in case of hard gelatin capsule except if these are floating. In case of soft gelatin capsule, we must have to use disc. Operate the apparatus for 30 minutes. Capsules passes the test if no residue left on the screen, or if left, it should be the fragments of shell only and not of the ingredients. So if no residue is found on the screen, or if residue is there but that residue is only of the shells and not of the content, then capsules passes the test. If 1 or 2 capsules fails to disintegrate, the test is repeated on 12 another capsules, and now capsules passes the test if not less than 16 out of 18. 18 means previous 6 and another 12 capsules, total 18 capsules. Out of total 18, not less than 16 should get disintegrated in that time. Then and then only the capsules can passes the test. Now we have to discuss about dissolution test. For dissolution test of capsules also same apparatus is used which is used for dissolution test of tablets. Place the specified number of capsules as specified in monograph in dry basket. Assemble the apparatus and dip it in vessel containing 1000 ml, that is 1 liter of water, which is maintained at temperature of 36.5 to 37.5 degrees Celsius. Start the apparatus and adjust speed of the rotation to 100 rpm, that is revolution per minute. Withdraw specific volume of solution from the vessel after 45 minutes or period which is specified in the monograph. Filter it and determine the amount of active ingredient present in solution by the method which is specified in the monograph. So for determination of the active ingredient we have to use the method which is specified in the monograph of that particular drug. Repeat complete process for 4 times. The capsules passes the test if the amount of active ingredient in the solution is not less than 70% of the stated amount or not less than percent as stated in the monograph of that particular drug. So this is about the dissolution test. Now it is time to summarize. We had discussed in this video about evaluation test of capsules like uniformity of weight, active ingredient uniformity, then disintegration test of the capsules, and finally we had discussed about dissolution test of the capsules. Thank you for listening me patiently. If you have any queries, you can contact me on my mail address which is given below. If you want to watch more such videos, please like and subscribe my channel Tips and Tricks by AMB. Thank you once again.